From the outside, it looks like a traditional property in a terraced street.
And when you step inside, it initially looks like a cottage built 150 years ago for the railway workers here in Bridgnorth. But step this way and you get a sense of the unusual. Here, the old galley kitchen, but that's where the cottage would have stopped. Step inside here and you've got something totally unique. Andrew Ainger, you're selling this property and it's got a very interesting story attached, hasn't it?
It really does, yeah. We believe Anthony Dracup, the artist, moved to Bridgnorth in 1980. And in addition to lots of the hand-painted and handmade features throughout the property, in the early 90s, he started work on the cave here. Now, we believe that he hand excavated this, didn't believe in power tools. As you can see, we've got beams and Gothic arches, and they're all made from the sand, from the sandstone that was excavated from the cave itself, all done by hand, to create about 650 square foot of room, really, which is yeah, incredible to say the least.
But in addition to this room, there seems to be almost a tunnel which has also been created. It looks like something from Alice in Wonderland.
Again, yes, I think the idea was there, a long corridor that creates a nice optical illusion. But yeah, I mean, it just gives credit to the fact that this was just another form of art for him, really, and putting his efforts into the property. You've got gargoyles up here. Yeah, it's just remarkable, really.
It's certainly a tight squeeze, isn't it, through the door?
Just a little bit, yes.
So we can see the sandstone at the back. So where's the garden?
Well, this would have been the garden. So obviously when the cave was then completed, this was then put in place. So you've got a little bit of a patio terrace here and then the spiral staircase leading up to the rest of the garden.
Well, let's take a look up there then.
Of course, after you.
And so the garden goes on and on.
He's created a series of terraces up there, but each little terrace has its own little area that you can then view, and you've got an excellent view across up towards Hightown and Albury Wells across there.
So who is going to buy this house?
Well, I think it's going to suit a range of buyers. Those that are interested in the artistic side of things, the hand-created archways in the cave and the hand-painted textures throughout. I think it's also going to suit those people that like to entertain. Where better could you have friends over for entertaining and dinner parties than your own cave?
The current owners have used it as a holiday cottage, but it remains largely unchanged since the days when the artist Anthony Dracup carved out a home from the hillside.